Hello, it's Bibi here, and today I want to share with you a very easy project. I have used a masking technique to create a colorful background for this card. I have used one of the best-selling stamps to this project, which is Watercolor Wins. It has 15 individual clear stamps, and I also use another thank you. This is a set of 10 stamps. As you can see here, I will show you. It has 10 individual stamps. All of them are different and they come in different sizes and with different fonts. This is one of my favorite sets for thank you cards. I'm also going to use some dies to create embellishments like this one, and I'm going to use a coordinating dies, which is ball butterfly frameless dies from Stampin'. You can get the dies together with the stamp, and in the package you will get 2 dies. I'm also going to use rhinestones from Stampin' and cardstock from Stampin'. Please find the complete supply list for this project by clicking in the link that appears in the screen in this moment. Okay, let's start with the card. This is a 2 layers card, and I trim each layer 3/4 of an inch smaller than the other one. And that's how I get this even frame all around the first layer of cardstock. I want a white frame for my stamped image. I'm using here my grid pad as a guide to put in place washi tape. You can also use masking tape to create a mask all around your edge. That's how you create a white edge all around your stamped images. It's very easy and it looks very artistic. I also have used the ball butterfly dies to cut some butterflies to use it as a mask. This is a regular paper, it's a very thin paper, doesn't need to be thick or cardstock or anything fancy, it's just normal paper. I'm going to use in this part 6 stamps in the set. And I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss, Crushed Curry, Sahara Sun, and also Brushing Bright inks. I'm going to start stamping with the lightest colors. I always use the lightest colors first when I'm stamping a 3-step stamp. What I mean with this, and I repeat, is you have 3 layers of 3 different stamps and you are going to overlay them one in top of each other. So starting with the lighter inks helps to get more definition in the color. Then you can proceed with the darkest colors, in this case it's Blackberry Bliss and Crushed Curry. So I start stamping with the Blushing Bright ink. This is a soft pink, and remember you can use any color, your favorite colors, and this project will look completely different. You can also even make your own paper for wrapping, or a nice band to wrapping some boxes or some gift. That will look very nice, and if you use the die to put some butterflies, you can make the perfect embellishment as well. Now I'm going to use the mask, and I just stamp on top of the mask and everything. And you will see that you get this little piece here. You don't get the image on top of the other, so you just get that effect of being overlaid but not blending. Just like that. It's as easy as that. And you don't need any masking fluid or masking tape to do this. And now I'm going to use the other stamp. This is the second stamp, and it's just trying to place over. I'm using a very dark ink so I cannot see through the stamp as when I use a lighter ink, but I'm doing my best here. Trying to do my best. Well, I'm not completely straight, but it's okay, I don't bother. I know it's not an excuse, but I stand up, and for the position of the camera, the card is a little bit far from my body, so I'm all over the place with this stamping, as you can see here. Oh, this is not aligned, and the ink is dark, so it doesn't help. I cannot see through the stamp, but it's okay. I will leave it like that, and I'm going to use my third stamp. I have used up to this moment this stamp, this one, and I'm going to use this one now. This stamp defines the edges or the shape of the butterfly. You can see here, look, I'm going to stamp here, you can see the shape. So I'm going to stamp my 4 butterflies, just like I'm doing here. just forgot to use the mask there. Okay, don't do that. Learn from my mistakes. Always use your mask. Just keep going. You can stamp as many butterflies as you want, or as many different patterns to create a patterned background. And this is to give a quite bit of intensity of any project. This is a very bold card. I'm using very dark colors, but you can use lighter colors. Another thing, when you are using masking tape or washi tape, keep your tape clean to avoid bleeding on the areas you want to keep white. In this case, I don't mind because I'm going to apply ink on all over the background, and I'm going to use the brushing brush to do that, and also a golden spray I'm using here just to cause some bleeding. And with the sponge and a little bit of ink, I'm going to just try to add color to those white spaces. So that's how I'm going to get a very defined white edge. Now I'm going to double stamp the body of the butterfly, just like I'm doing here. So I'll do it twice, 1 and 2, just to get a darker ink. Sans serif is very soft. And now I'm going to stamp the antennas. It's the same word that in Spanish, but I have no idea how to say that in English, and my husband just say antenna. So the antennas. And now I'm using some dots, which I think ideally they have been designed to add some accents to the butterfly wings, but I'm going to use it here to add some dots to the background. And I also can use some mask again. So this is everything. I'm not going to do any more with that background, and this is the moment of truth, which I'm going to remove the washi tape. I'm going to do it very gentle. I don't want to peel my cardstock. And something I want to tell you is that if you make a mistake, you don't need to repeat the whole thing. Of course, the perfect cards are beautiful. It would be amazing to be able to make perfect cards. But you know, handmade products, they cannot be perfect. They are handmade. We are not machines. So we do it in the best way possible. Well, that's what I think. I'm not sure if I'm right or not. And I'm quite perfectionist, and sometimes I start doing the things again and again. And I say, okay, I have to give up. I'm a human. I cannot do it perfectly. I'm doing it the best I can, and with a lot of love, which is what is important. So this is the result, and you will see the contrasting background here, or the other layer of the card. It makes the things popping up a little bit. And now I'm going to use this fantastic and amazing glue. And it's not because I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator and because I sell Stampin' Up items. This is the best glue you can get. It doesn't crease the cardstock, and it dries quick, and it dries clear. If you spread a little bit of glue out of the place you need to paste, you can use an eraser, a normal eraser, and you can lift that excess of glue, and the cardstock will look clean. So I love that glue. This will make a card itself. You just need to stamp a sentiment on top, or you can add some banners, but I want to use the bold butterfly dies here, and I'm creating here a butterfly, as you can see, an extra butterfly, just to create a kind of embellishment for this card. And perhaps now I'm better with my stamping. I have the cardstock just in front of my eyes, so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to use the bold butterflies again to trim this butterfly. I'm going to use my big shot, and this is what I got, like magic. I don't know if you noticed that I say the word butterfly like 3,000 times in this video, and I was laughing about because I'm just making a lot of projects with butterflies. It seems like everybody loves butterflies, and it is so easy to create anything with this combo of the stamp set and the dies that you just get a kind of addicted to these products and you just want to make more and more, and always you can make different things. I have created a board in Pinterest to share with you some beautiful projects I have found over internet made with this stamp. You can click in the link that appears in the screen. You go to my blog, you will see the materials, you will be able to get the materials, and you also will be able to find the links to see more ideas and more projects. And I'm going to keep doing some things here. The last thing I'm going to do is the stamping. I'm going to do the stamping at the end because I just wanted, I'm designing this card at the same time I'm making this video, and I'm also thinking at the same time I'm making this video what I'm going to do next. Maybe I'm making a little bit too much, but it's just to share with you the ideas. And the last thing I'm going to do is stamping. I'm going to use white embossing powder from Stampin' Up and Versamark ink, and I'm also going to use my embossing body. This embossing body has changed my life. I never used it before, I have to accept it. And when I had to apply different embossing powders on different kind of papers, I have to spend extra time cleaning with a brush or even with a needle the excess powder over the images. Now with this little one, I don't have that issue anymore. And if you don't have it already, make sure you get it with your next order. It will make the things easier. You will love it as much as I do. Another thing I have to mention is that I placed the stamped sentiment on a darker area in this card, so it will pop up a little bit as its white embossing powder, as you can see here. I know I'm embossing and applying heat after pasting everything together, and sometimes this is not so convenient because the heat can melt the glue, and my card is okay. And as I said before in many of my videos, there is not rules when crafting. So this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and happy crafting. Bye!